Hey guys, how you doing? It's Coach Scott, and this is the last little video we're going to do on naming ionic compounds. Let's look at something called the polyatomics, okay? The polyatomics. Let's remember what we got here. Right, we've got a molecule, two or more non-metals that are combined together, but they have a charge, okay? So we got to think about them as one entity. Alright, let's look at one. So, I've got this right here, right? I've got magnesium, that's a metal, and then I have, a bunch of nonmetals. Notice it's got parentheses around it. That means that's an entity. Okay, I don't know what NO3 is, nitrogen oxide. I don't know, so I'm going to have to look. So I'm going to look over here. It's got my transition metals, that doesn't tell me. Look over here. Oh, now I'm looking for something with NO3. Oh, there it is. NO3, 1 minus. Okay. Now I can figure out about what the charge is really by looking right here. So I know that's a plus 2, and there's one of those. So that means that nitrate is probably minus 1, and it is. Okay, so let's do the name. Magnesium. And G is magnesium, because I found that on my periodic table. Magnesium, magnesium, I think that's how you spell it. Now, notice this does not have nitride. That means it's a single ion. It has nitrate, because I found it right there. Right? I found it right there, and there's the name, nitrate. So I'll write down magnesium nitrate. That's the name. Nitrate. Got another one right here. Copper nitrate. Ooh, so this is a little different. Copper, that's a transition metal. Ooh, I see you could have a couple of charges there. So I've got to figure out what the charge is. So nitrate, I look over here, it's got a minus 1 charge. There's 2 of those, minus 1, and that's for every one of those. That's the charge right there for all of those. It's minus 1. All those, minus 1. So I've got 2 of nitrates, not nitrogen and oxygen, nitrate. That means I've got a sum total of minus 2. So how many, I've got 1 copper there. That means how many, what's the charge of that copper? Well, I've only got 1. That means I have to have a plus 2 charge. Okay, so that means this has got to be copper, and I need to let everybody know what it is, so I'm going to put a Roman numeral there. It means it's got a plus 2 charge, copper 2, and look at the name, nitrate, write it down. And that's how you name that. Okay? Now, the next one, ooh, golly, NH4, man, and CrO4, I don't know what that is. Let's see what NH4 is. Well, let's see what we got. What we got? Polyatomic cation. Thank God, there's only one, NH4. Okay, so it's got normally a minus 1 charge. Can't look at the periodic table and see that. So I see that it's ammonium, and I'm going to spell it like I can see this right there, because I don't know how to spell it. I got CrO4. So CrO4, I don't know what that is, so let's see. See if we can figure it out. CrO4, oh, there it is. I'm looking for CrO4 and I found it right there. So CrO4 has got a minus 2 charge. That makes sense. So ammonium has a minus 1, plus 1, my fault, plus 1 charge. There's 2 ammoniums. Notice there's parentheses. There's 2 ammoniums. That's good. And then I've got just 1 chromate. So I'm going to write that down. Chromate. Guess what? That's the name. It's done. So I've got to use this sheet, which you can use on the test. Okay, I got potassium phosphate. Doesn't say IDE. Does not say IDE. So that means it's not by itself. It's not phosphorus or phosphide. Alright, something else. Alright, so I've got potassium, which, oh, I look at my periodic table and I see that that is K. Now, luckily it's group 1, so I know that potassium has a +1 charge in the first group, 1A. Phosphate, I look up and down here, alright, and I found it. It's PO4, 3 minus. So I'm going to write down PO4, 3 minus, minus 3, whatever. Alright, so I got one of these, I've got -3 charges. How many potassiums do I need? A +1 charge to have a negative or a neutral charge balance. I need 3. That's it. That's the formula. Okay, I got a +3 charge on the cation. I've got a -3 charge on the anion. Now, do I need to do anything? I don't. You're not supposed to put parentheses around it because there's only one. But if you do, I'm not going to kill you. All right. So that's how you do potassium phosphate. You gotta find those. If you don't see it, I'm trying to erase that. All right. I don't need that, so I'm gonna erase that. Okay. We're good. I got zinc nitrate. Okay, I know zinc. I found it here on my periodic table. It's Zn. Alright. And I see that zinc has a +2 charge. Okay, I don't have to put a 2 on there because there's only one charge for zinc, +2. And nitrate, it's not nitride. I gotta find nitrate. There it is again. NO3, 1 minus. Alright. So that's NO3, 1 minus. Let's see, NO3, and it's got a -1 charge. Okay, I need 2 of those in order for it to have a neutral charge balance, right? So now I have to use my parentheses and put a 2 there. Now N2O6, that's not the same thing. Alright, I've got 2 NO3s, I've got 2 nitrates. I start doing other things too there. That's not saying it's nitrate. NO3 is nitrate. Okay, so now I've got I got a negative charge balance, or I've got a neutral charge balance, is what I was trying to say. Okay, so pretty much good to go there. Zn NO3 2. That's how I would say it. Zn NO3 parentheses 2. However you want to do it. Okay, that's how you deal with polyatomic ions. You got to use this sheet right here. Okay, you got to use it. Okay, you got to use that. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'm gonna put that on top so y'all can see that. I'll make sure y'all got it. Okay, well, I don't know if you see it or not. So anyway, there is you can use that sheet, find the name, whatever you need to do. You're writing the name, you need to find where it's at. Okay, ClO3, CrO4, 2 minus, whatever. Right, the formula, well, you need to find out what the charge is. So anyway, guys, this is Coach Scott. If you have any questions, ask me in class, pull me aside. We'll do what we can to make sure you guys get this. And so this is Coach Scott saying have a great day. And hullabaloo, connect.